We're gonna get Jacob up here, and he's gonna do some comedy. If you want to call it that, you could call it talking too. But it could be comedy, right? Is comedy? You wouldn't call it comedy?
No, I would call it.
You would. All right. Well, then it's comedy. Comedy it is.
If you laugh, it's comedy.
So give Jacob a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Good man, good friend of ours.
You can do something up here.
Pop that guy off if you want to.
I do.
Hey.
Press report.
How you doing? All right. Forget about it. What are you drinking over there? Water? Is that what they're hawking here? Hello, I'm from New York, and I got a buddy named Steve. Now what me and Steve like to do is go get a panini. In New York, we gotta cross the Brooklyn Bridge all the way to Manhattan to get a panini. So when I sit down with Steve, I say, Steve, what do you want to do today? He goes, well, you know, I want to get a panini. So now I moved to Austin, Texas, and I love this city. It's a good city. If you go downtown, there's a mental facility. Across the street from it, they have a Little Caesars. I'm going to go in and get all the patients crazy bread. Thank you. One of the things I want to do in my life is I want to get a car, but not just any car. I want to get a sports car. I just want a sports car. So I'm going to tell my buddies when I get my car, I'm going to say, hey, check out my car. It's outside. They're going to come out and they'll look at it. They'll be like, Jake, this isn't a sports car. I say, what are you talking about? There's basketballs in the front. I got soccer balls in the middle, and then I got goalies in the back. It was made for sports. They'll say, why are you talking about like sports? It's not a sports car. I'll be like, sure it is. Well, how many gallons, or how fast does your car go? Well, it goes as fast as Mark McGuire's pitching. Why you gotta do that? They'll say, well, you know, I like to use sports as a reference of its attributes. They'll say, well, how many gallons of gas does it hold? Say about an Olympic-sized pool's worth. Sounds like a gas guzzler. No, it's a sports car. You guys know this guy named Walt came up with a company called Disney. It's interesting how he came up with it. He was outside drawing Mickey Mouse, and this freak construction accident happened. This anvil came falling down, landed on his knee, flattened it like a Looney Tune. He ended up being bedridden for months. So his buddy Steve came by and said, hey, how's the Mickey Mouse going? He goes, you know, it's good. I think I'm going to create a company centered around it. Well, what are you going to name it? Disney. I was able to work out the kinks because of Disney. I got an old boss. He was an arsonist. When we were playing pool, I go up to him. I say, if I beat you, are you going to fire me?
It was good.
You know, it's hot outside. It's so hot outside. You walk outside, you step on black cement, you'll burn rubber. It's so hot outside, you walk outside, you want to walk back inside. I'm telling you, it is so hot outside. There's so much heat beaming down on Austin, Texas. I'm telling you, I want the Heat to lose the playoffs.
Oh, man.
Now here, I got some clippers. These are some pretty good clippers. They do what I tell them to do. They're a little expensive, but I like them. The majority of the population in Austin, Texas asks to borrow them. They take them to school. I have no problem with that. Good pair of clippers. These are my other clippers. They're alright. I like them. You know the reason why I like my scissors? Because they do what I tell them to do, and they're sharp. They're pretty cut. I like these scissors. I like these clippers too. But I'm going to tell you, more people want to borrow these clippers than my scissors. Now, these scissors, they're good. You can take them out. I don't like to take them out in public where I'm going. If I'm doing a project at home, they stay at home. And if people want to borrow these scissors, well then, I tell them, don't tell them I own these scissors. Let me do it for myself. Now, I'm up here talking about my clippers, doing the same thing Donald Sterling did, but he got fined and taken out. He's banned for life. I don't get why. Alright. So, this next joke, it's a good joke. If I've told a joke before, this is better than that. I'm telling you, I've told some good jokes in my life, but I like this joke the most. You know why? Because it just gets people falling back laughing so hard. People laugh so hard they'll fall back. So, you know, if you're leaning back, do me a favor and scoot forward. I don't want anybody falling backwards because my jokes are so funny. Especially this one. It's a pretty funny joke. I've heard some good jokes before, but this might take the cake. What did the three bears say to Goldilocks?
What?
You poor bitch! My name is Jacob Perkins. Thank you for listening to my comedy.